Hello everyone. In this video you will learn how to animate this logo, and I am going to show you the best practices of logo animation, such as how you can sketch your ideas on paper before animating. Of course it's very traditional approach, but I know you will find it helpful. My name is Sohel and you are watching my YouTube channel. Let's get started. You can download this logo using the link in the description. So start it from the scratch. I am drawing my rough idea on a paper. I must tell you that this process is not necessary, but it can be beneficial later on. Okay, as you can see in the video, I am sketching my idea of how this orange dot will appear on the screen and what it will look like. You can see the final pictures on the left side of the screen. My idea is that start with the orange box coming onto the screen from the bottom, with white lines following it. These white lines represent the direction and flow of the box, like light trail. Then the white lines will collapse into the box and the box will start falling downward, revealing the B shape cleanly. One more tip here, that if you want to add a notes, just write down on a paper. It will help you later. In the end, the box will reveal the B shape and settle into its final position. I have arranged the pictures side by side to add understanding. You can also use this technique. Alright, it's time to animate the logo. Let's create a new composition, and you can find the composition settings on the screen. After that, import the Illustrator file. Just remember to import the file as a composition written layer sizes. Then click import. Drag the composition here and open it. We need to convert these layers into the shape layers. Select all layers, right click and choose create shape from vector. That's nice. After that, select a color label, one of them, and select the label group option, and you can delete them by pressing the backspace on the keyboard. Okay, it's time to rename the layers one by one, and after that just lock the background layer. Then select the tagline letters and turn off visibility. As we will animate them later, click on the shy icon and then the shy button to hide the layers. Okay, I am adding a null layer and changing its position like this. Then parent those layers to the null layer. Open the position properties and add a keyframe like this. Move the null object to center it in this composition as shown on the screen. Now move these keyframes forward. We will use them later. Go back to the first frame. Make the box layer solo. Open the position properties and add two keyframes. Move the box like this at the first frame. Then copy the second keyframe and paste it here. Then change the position again. As you move the shape, you can see the handles here, and we need to remove it. Just select pen tool and just click on the points. That's looking good now. After that, turn on the B shape as a reference. Then duplicate the box layer and hide it. Then change the box position like this. It's time to apply an easy ease to them. Go to the graph editor and adjust the graph like this. See the ramp preview. Alright, so after that we are going to animate the line. Let's create a line that will be followed by the box. Quickly hide the B shape first. Next, select the pen tool and draw a line like this. It's very easy. If you hold the shift on the keyboard and click, you can create a perfect vertical line. Now increase the width of the stroke to match the box width. Take your time to create a perfect line. After that, rename this shape and change the label color. Go to the drop down menu of this shape and click on this button. Then you can add a trim path into the shape. Open the trim path properties and add keyframes for the start and end values. Return to the first frame and change the end value from 100% to 0%. Move forward to the second keyframe and change the start value from 0 to 100%. Select the start keyframes and move forward like this. Check the RAM preview and adjust it as I am doing here. Then apply easy ease to them and go to the graph editor and adjust the graph like this. Now you have to move the layer below the I dot layer. After that, turn on all the layers and rename I dot layer as the dot final and hide it again. Now it's time to animate the B shape layer. So just solo it and lock it. Select the pen tool and start drawing over the B shape, making sure it's fully covered. Take your time and create a perfect shape that covers the B shape. You can increase or decrease the stroke width according to your needs. Once you have created the shape and you are satisfied with this, so simply rename the shape layer. Add a trim part to this shape and change the end value from 100 to 0% at the first frame and add a keyframes. Move forward in the timeline and change the end value from 0 to 100%. Check the RAM preview to ensure everything looks good. If you see anything that needs correction, now is the time to make those adjustments. Then select the layer and place it below the line layer. Unlock the B icon layer and change the matte settings to alpha matte. Then select the keyframes and apply easy ease them and go to the graph editor to adjust the graph as I am doing here. Then check the RAM preview. That's looking good. Alright, so just visible all the layers. Drag the time indicator at that point where the box touch the B shape layer. Now select both layers and move them forward in the timeline and arrange them to match the orange box movement. One more thing, you need to select both lines layer and place them below the B shape layers. Essentially, we are matching the timing when the box comes down and start revealing the B shape. When you are satisfied, change the label color of the shapes and duplicate them. After that, drag the upper layer forward a bit and select the B icon layer and change its color from white to orange. After that, turn on the dot final layer. Then simply open the position properties and click on the stopwatch icon to remove the keyframes. Then click again on the stopwatch to create new keyframes like this. What I am trying to do is that when the B shape completes its formation, this box should come out to settle in its original position. One more thing, select the dot final layer and place it below the B icon layer. You can create only two keyframes to animate this box, but I want to add some extra movements, so I am creating four keyframes. And here is the final results. That's looking good. After that, select all layers except the null layer and parent them to the null layer. Then simply open the position properties of the null layer and apply easy ease to the keyframes and move it like this to match the perfect timing. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new today. In the next part, we will see how I animate those taglines. So see you in the next video.